You are watching a Zach Attack 1 dirt bike commentary video on a beautiful day, just kidding.
This us?
For the District 4 Round 1 Arcadia Barkbusters Sprint Enduro. Here we are lined up. Let's get ready to go. This is my very first Sprint Enduro. Yep, great start.
That was a bad start.
Good thing I greased up my tires because it is slippery today, and it is sloppy, and it is wet, but at least it's cold out. That is Jeremy in front of me. You guys have seen him before. He's been in the videos. There's our buddy Jeff on the left, pointing a line that I do not follow, and look what happens to me. They always told me to listen to my elders. I should have listened. So what are we doing out here? Well, that's a good question. We have no brains, but we are actually out here doing a Sprint Enduro, and this is my very first Sprint Enduro. Now, what the heck is that? What is a Sprint Enduro? Well, they are very simple, actually. You've got a course, and they call that a test. Now, in this case, there are 3 tests at this event, so 3 different courses to do. And when you start a test, a timer starts, and then you just go as fast as possible, hence the sprint. And when you get to the end, they stop the time, they record it, and that's what you get. I mean, it's how long it took you to do that test. Then you got to move on to test number 2 and repeat. Now, you got to do the tests in order, and when you complete all the tests, that's a lap. So when I do test 1, 2, and 3, I do a lap, and then I start over, and I got to do lap 2, which is test 1, 2, and 3 again. So then they add up all your times for each test, and the shortest time wins. Whoever goes the fastest on all the tests combined wins. So what's kind of nice about these is the time is not running when you're not out on the course. So after this test, I can pull off, go to my truck, eat a hamburger, change a tire, feed the birds. I mean, I can do anything I want as long as I finish all the tests required. So in this case, I had to do 2 laps plus the first test. All right, we know how it works. Let's get into it. Look at this swamp. All right, yes, I don't have any tear-offs. My buddy Tom has them all!
I gotta get a pass here.
This is my very first race of the season. Now, these are excuses. Be ready to hear them, because I've got plenty of them. Just be ready. But the point is, I'm a little rusty, I'm not gonna lie. It's evident I suck pretty bad out here. Okay, not that bad, because some people would argue otherwise.
Thanks!
So the trail. Oh, ooh, it's good. It's good stuff. It is awesome. We get out of this minefield. Now, it's an active minefield. There's actual explosives out there, and if you go off the trail, you're toast. And I know the guys that made this track, and I wouldn't put it past them. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
What the hell is this?
All of a sudden, if you didn't think we were in a spiral already, we are officially in a real spiral going around in circles. Now, I originally was thinking, okay, this is pretty cool, and then I'm like getting disoriented. There's people going by me this way, that way. All of a sudden, I'm thinking, am I going the right way? How does this even work?
What the frick?
It gets super tight, and now I just got used to turning to the right. Now I'm turning to the left. I guess I saw that coming, because I don't know how else we would have gotten out of the middle. So after minutes, maybe hours, disoriented, dizzy, probably to the point of I'm going to throw up.
Jesus, what is this?
I finally escape. I get out of the maze, But really, in seriousness, it's actually a very cool thing. But I'm horrible at it. I'm absolutely horrible. Maybe you're not supposed to be good at it. I don't know. I was having a hard time in it.
Woo! Thank you!
So I didn't feel great about this lap. I was more like, geez, I can't ride in the mud anymore.
Yeah, baby!
I turned a whopping 18-minute and 13-second lap, and my arms are killing me. But on to test 2 we go.
How did your hands not get cold? You don't need a break?
So that's Andy, and Hunter's on my right. We start all together here on test number 2.
Oh, wrong gear.
Andy gets to jump off the line there ahead of me, and now he is in the AA class. We're basically going head-to-head, so this is important. I got to stay on his time here if I want to have a chance. Carter Calkins was the other person in AA. There was only 3 of us.
All right, get your together, Zach.
I'm sloppy.
Loosen up.
If only I would listen to myself. Stop choking your handlebars, Zach. They're getting hurt. You're squeezing them to death. I've gotta loosen up. I really like this test. These woods here were really fun. Very slick. Whoa, very slippery though. Oh, Andy looks like he went down for a quick second. All right, he's back in sight. Oh!
Oh my God.
Okay, I am so mad. I am so mad at myself. I hope you're mad too, because this is so frustrating. And I gotta, see, this happens to me every season.
Holy.
Whoa. At the beginning of every season, I have expectations up here, and I'm like riding at the basement level. And it's bad. I gotta remember that, though. This is my first time being out here.
Thank you.
I think I gotta calm down. I sound like a wild man out there. Wait, I'm too hard on it. Then then I'm flopping in the corner. Typical goon move. I'm just a goon. I'm gooning it. No! What am I doing? I can't even turn anymore.
God. Sucking ass.
Hunter just sneaks on right around me, taking a nice line. I'm dying. My arms are locked up. I'm crying. I'm in tears. Okay, it's not that bad. I'm not riding very well, but I'm having a blast still. Look at this mogul section they called it. This thing was sketchy. You go off that, you're in trouble. Now we're in the gravel pit. Now some of you guys, if you are longtime viewers, may remember this place. This actually isn't very far from where I live, so we've come here and rode before. We even had a Winoa race way back, if you guys remember that. Leave it in the comments if you remember.
Thank you.
I'm whacking bushes out there. I will say I should have prepared more and put on a fresh tire. I had this worn down tire. It was the same tire I had on last season and the tire I used in Florida for a week. Whoa, this is a cool pile here. I like going over these piles. And that wraps up the second test. 11 minutes and 14 seconds. I pretty much need to be a minute faster. Here we are at test 3. Now this one, let's just say, wet, soaking, moist, damp, wet. It wouldn't be as bad if it wasn't sleeting and snowing out. It's the end of April. It's May, and it's snowing. What is wrong with weather? Some good sections of single track on this. You get out of the wet and get up into here. It's really fun. Stupid. Now the fun starts. I come over here. Why not just stall it? Get the front tire in a hole. The rear tire's on a log. Not moving. My arms were killing me. They were not working. My hands. I definitely think I get more arm pump when it's cold outside. And I did go rock climbing. That probably didn't help because my forearms were still, like, sore from it. And it was a couple days after rock climbing, and they were still sore.
I am sucking it.
I gotta build up that finger strength. Gotta get finger... Okay, I'm not gonna say that. The last bit of this section, right in here and on, was gnarly. It was crazy. So there was like a loose... The ground was like... It felt like you were riding on marshmallows. Then there'd just be wet spots. Loose, wet spots. So you'd be going, you'd be getting traction, then all of a sudden you'd be on rocks and roots. Then it would get soft, and you'd be down in the depths of hell and earth. Oh, like right there. You'd hit this soft spot. Then you'd be up on the rocks and roots and back down and up and all over. It just kept going. This is where the 300 really shines. You can just log through this stuff, and it's like a tractor. Oh, yes, this is it. This is the rocky, gnarly stuff. I like this. I do like it, even though it's misery. It's fun.
Holy
I knew it. I knew I should have brought my life jacket. That was a deep one. That wasn't a very good lap. 13 minutes, 40 seconds. I shouldn't have gotten stuck. Now we start it all over again. This is lap 2, test number 1.
Oh my! Did it again! Jesus!
That was so bad. I think I've been diagnosed with not being able to ride fast anymore. Oh! All right, enough of that. Lap 2, test 2. Nothing spectacular happens. I have so much fun, though. I was just loving it. And I was about 10 seconds faster than the first lap.
That was awesome.
But if looking at the scores here, I needed to be about a minute faster. Well, half a minute on that one. Why am I going perpendicular to the trail? Go down the trail. The rider tip here. Man, look at these ruts. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. Oh, what am I doing? Stopping. Just take a look here, Zach. Why don't you just get off the bike and smell the ground while you're at it? All right, last test. Now, they originally had us doing all 3 tests for 3 laps, so that would have been 9 total tests. But hey, look, I got through that section without falling. But they decided that with the weather, it just wasn't going to work out. And so they cut the last 2 tests out of lap 3. So we just have to do this one test. At this point, I wasn't wiping the camera. It got a little bit covered. Oh, I go down. What's new? And now, the part where I like to end things on the high note. Just submarine her right into the water, bud. Why did I do that? At this point, I was like, screw it. I'm already wet. Why not just go for a swim? Are we having fun yet? Oh, man. I'm covered in mud, so why not just bath myself? Just shower it down. Just drain all over me. I mean, at this point, I might as well just take my clothes off, cannonball into that hole. Oh, okay, so we're back out to the big circle jerk in the field. I mean, whoa, what did I just call it? This is the big ring of fire? I don't know. Let's just end the video. Thank you for watching. This was my first Sprint Enduro. It was cold, but at least it was wet. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you all the people that made this event happen. You guys did a great job. You just have bad luck with the weather. Thank you.